Hello, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm gonna work on this and we'll see how it goes. Hopefully this is something that people are interested in seeing, but we'll find out. Switch into live chat. We're gonna do pop-out chat. Hello, Jay! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello to everyone joining in. How are you all doing tonight? Hi, Toby! Very late live indeed. Yeah, it's not common for me to be streaming this late, but I'm happy to be doing so because this is kind of a further experimentation. Wow! A big hello from Queen Eve. Love seeing fellow royalty here. I am a princess after all. Where is that reference photo I was using earlier? Did I close it? Why'd I go and do such a thing? I'll pull it up again. There it is. Haha! Hello, hello, everybody! If this is your first time here, my name is Jane. I go by Princessetch. I'm an Etch A Sketch artist, and I'm working on this drawing here. You did find an actual copy of the newspaper from Las Vegas. It's all yours. Oh, that makes me so happy to hear, Nintendo Lunchbox. Thank you so much for going through those hoops and making that effort. We are going to see just how this stream goes, to be honest, because it's kind of a little difficult for me to get close to the Etch A Sketch tonight, so I think I'm gonna do a little angle. Already that feels quite better. Thank you for those likes, by the way. Okay. So one thing that really sucks about this phone stand is that it's really high up. And I'm zooming in a lot. I'm even thinking about using my old phone stand. I think I have to. One moment, everybody. I bet my old phone battery is dead. Yep. This phone sucks. I need to put another one of these on my wish list, man. Or I need to just buy one tonight. You know what? I'll tell you guys what. 1 second, everybody. Apologies for the awkward delay. I'll tell you what. I will order... If we make 30 bucks, I'm ordering one of these so that I could do normal streams again. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I need one of these. These things are amazing, and it's a superior experience. You gotta go, Queen Eve. Thanks for tuning in. You are watching TV? That's cool. Hello, Flash. Hello, Avalon. Hello, Allie. Yeah, it is late for Allie. And hello, Frida! Michael's second here. Hello, Michael! And Sophia is back! We got a full audience. Okay, so I'm going to do an awkward switching everybody to a different phone stand for a sec. So 1 second. I need to grab a transitional phone doohickey. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna be flipping the camera for a sec. This is St. Basil's in Russia, so you're correct. Thank you, Caden. Welcome to everyone joining in. I'm flipping the camera very briefly because I need to show you, well, first I'll show you why. So I'm using this phone stand. Look how high up it is. It is comically high up. This is no bueno. I need to get closer. So I'm switching this doohickey onto here. And if we get to $30 in super chats, I will be buying myself another one of these tonight. So that is what the goal is. So just 1 second, everybody. I'm flipping the camera around so that I could switch this device to this stand so I could give you all a better viewing experience as well as a better streaming experience for me. Hello, Burb. What's up? Oops. Well, let's hope I didn't just break that. Okay, so now we are putting this piece onto here. The science is sciencing. I don't know what you mean by that, gaming, but it sounds ominous. Okay, we now have the correct pieces of the puzzle together. So now I can bring you all back. Matteo just subs. Porker, don't worry about it. Thank you for tuning in. Your viewership and double taps on the screen are significantly appreciated. Oh, you want me to listen to your music? Yeah, I don't do that on my streams because I don't want to get demonetized. So, okay, here we go. All right. Thanks for taking care of that, Michael. Oh, this is already a significantly better experience. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nothing beats the basics, my friends. I could read the chat. Ugh, it's a significantly superior experience. Yeah, I don't want to get demonetized. Thank you, you're annoying kid. That's very sweet of you. Welcome to everybody who has been so kind as to tune in today. So I will show you where I am. I am in this region here, and I'm working on fixing up all of this art. There's a lot of this drawing that got damaged. I did draw this. Where's my water bottle? Oh my god, do I have no water bottle up here? This is why I have a checklist, everybody. Oh my god. I will be right back. And, I'm so mad I don't have a water bottle right now. This is so annoying. This is why I don't do night streams. I will be right back, everybody. Tell me a funny joke in the 1 minute that I'm going to be gone. And what's up, J. Matt Wong? Nice to see you here. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, tell a funny joke, and then I'll read them. All right, what's that? And I am back. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Hello. No dad jokes? Aww. I like that people show their hobbies as well. Did I use cheats or videos for all of that? Well, it's okay. We got a knock-knock joke from Frida. Oh, I have water again. Hallelujah. Who's there? But no, I don't use videos or cheats. This is just classic analog Etch A Sketch. I am looking for where the stylus is, and it is right here, for anyone curious. This is where the stylus is. Thank you for all the likes all the way. Cow goes who? Yeah, how to use cheats. Avalon has a riddle. And what did Pikachu say to Ash when he got hungry, Flash? Thank you, Sabrina. This is St. Basil's Cathedral. I actually created this piece a decade ago, and then it got damaged, so you are witnessing me doing touch-up work on it right now. Pika. He said Pikachu. I like that. Cow goes moo, not who. Very nice, Frida. Are you flirting with the building sink? You want to buy an Etch A Sketch? This is called Etch A Sketch. The name is up here. It can't be touched, but it can be felt. It can't be opened, but can be gone into. Those who seek it will always find under something, yet it moves from place to place. Oh boy. You can feel... It can't be touched, but it can be felt. Huh. It can't be open, but it can be gone into. This is for real. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to anyone joining in. Oh, you want to buy a drawing you remember me from a documentary? Holy cow. Well, if you're interested in buying a drawing of mine, Roxanne, I'm so used to people only wanting to buy an Etch A Sketch. I actually have some Etch A Sketch drawings for sale, as well as prints and all that, what have you. If somebody can ping my Etsy, you can check that out in the link. I love that you watched me from a documentary. And I did Etch A Sketch Michael Jordan, yes. Pain, feelings, emotions. Yeah, you could open... I was thinking emotions. You can feel emotions. You could get into your emotions. You will find it under something, though. That's kind of confusing, and it moves from place to place. You're very welcome! Thank you for your curiosity and for your interest in supporting me. Alright, so I'm gonna keep working here. Well, that's very sweet. I don't understand that joke, Noor. You think it's shadow? Oh, is a shadow being cast? Yeah, the shadow might be my hand over here. Yeah, if you're seeing a I'm not sure. Two people are right. Oh, it's a shadow! Oh! You can feel a shadow. You could go into a shadow. You will always find it under something. And it moves from place to place. Oh! That's interesting. Fun fact about the cathedral. When Ivan the Terrible had it built, he... Oh, gosh. Is that true, though, Kronk? People said the same thing about the Taj Mahal. Yes. Yeah, I realize now shadow's the answer. I'm like, there's a shadow? Where's the shadow? Okay, I'm gonna keep working on this for now. Well, thank you for the riddle. Consider me confounded. Alright, so we have built out this part here, and I'm gonna draw the line above it. And I'm just studying the original reference. You have another riddle? Go for it. Sophia's ready. You all are gonna get the riddles before me. I'm, a little... riddles have always been difficult for me. Ivan the Terrible was the real deal, so you're pretty sure, but it's something someone told you a long time ago, so you're not certain. For sure. Yeah, I heard the same thing about the architect of the Taj Mahal, but there's a building that was built before the Taj Mahal called Humayun's Tomb, and I believe it was the same architect. It's just they used different stone, and it wasn't as grandiose. Where's the Batman when we need him? Oh, the Batman was sacrificed in a previous stream. Yeah, we've got all the riddles for the Riddler. Thank you, Just Mag. I appreciate that. There's an app called Riddles 1, and they have similar ones. Ooh. I spend way too much time scratching my head over riddles, so... To anybody just now joining in, hello everyone, my name is Jane, I go by Princessetch. I am a professional Etch A Sketch artist, and today I am working a little bit on this rendition of St. Basil's Cathedral, which I have been making very slow progress in. If we hit up to $30 in gifts and super chats, that will fund the acquisition of the phone stand that I'm using right now, so I don't have to keep switching them. I enjoy crosswords. I'm okay at them. I play the mini on the New York Times crossword, but I don't do the full New York Times crossword because I don't subscribe. But I play the mini sometimes. Lately, I've just been doing the Sudokus, though. Oh, I missed the comments. Let's see. You measure me in hours, and I serve you by expiring. I'm quick when I'm slim, but slow when I'm thick. The wind is my enemy. Ooh, I just saw the comments in the chat, so... It is Candle. That's very good. That's very good. And I'm drawing this here. Just working on this region here. Haha. It's coming along. Late Night Etch, what's up, Elizabeth the Witch? Do another riddle, Avalon. Hopefully I'll see your comment before I see the answers. To friends, this was one of my most detailed pieces I've ever etched that I'm working on fixing right now because it was damaged after a fall. So I worked on it over the course of a year. Back in 2014. So this piece is technically a decade old, but I'm restoring it now so that I can properly preserve it so that what happened before hopefully never, ever, ever happens ever again. Once I restore this piece to hopefully even better than its former glory, because I have a decade more experience, 8 years of which were full-time. So my hope is that it's gonna be a better experience. You fly without wings, you cry without eyes, everywhere you go, darkness follows. What am I? I cry without eyes. Is it a cloud? You cry without eyes, they rain. You fly without wings, clouds are like up in the air. Everywhere you go. Yeah, I'll say, because clouds cast shadows. Is it a cloud? You lost my audio. Is it back? I think it's cloud. Yeah. The crying is what made me think it's cloud. It's back, yay! And I'm just doing the delicate patterning up here. I feel like YouTube prefers watching when I do this kind of stuff versus the quick art, but I'm not sure. Frida guessed it first, and the answer is cloud. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Gray. I appreciate it. What's up, Val? Alright, I'm gonna keep working on this. I'm hoping that I could list this for sale finally after I finish retouching this image. Okay, so I'm going to go... This one's gonna be a nice quick... I'm gonna be traveling from here all the way across to there. So that's the next sweeping motion I'm gonna be doing. Can you comment on my shorts on YouTube? John, I'm a little concerned, to be honest, because you joined my stream with a random trauma dump non sequitur, so I'm not sure if you should be commenting on my shorts on YouTube. I'm too good at art. I think that's the first time anyone's ever said that to me. Thank you. Am I lying? Wait, what question can you never answer yes to? Oh! Yeah, are you lying? That's funny. Haven't you done this building before? Yes! So... Elizabeth the Witch. This one I did a decade ago, and this is actually that same Etch A Sketch, but it was on loan with a gallery with the Illinois State Museum, and an employee at the museum knocked into it while dusting the frame, and it fell onto the ground and it clattered, and it caused everything to kind of fade a little. And this was an older Etch A Sketch drawing of mine where I wasn't as thorough in preservation. And I think under normal circumstances it would have been fine, but because it clattered onto like a hard floor, it definitely got pretty jostled. So I'm finally restoring it. This has been on my list of things to do for literal years. So this is the original one, yeah. Oh, Sophia got it again? Hey, Sophia knows their riddles. It is back now, Frida. And it's the same level it was at before. So this is St. Basil's, which is a, Russian church. I don't know if it's a Russian Orthodox church. It probably is. Alright, so I finished that sweeping motion, and I think I'm gonna have to wait until later when I can get closer to the screen to get into the tiny detailing that's between those two regions. I have probably around 500, but if you want to learn more about how many I have, just Mag, you can do exclamation point how many. So I'm going to work on restoring the line art up here. Let's see if I just zoom in a little. Ooh. As a reminder, if we hit I guess my big stream gift goal is $30. And if we hit $30, I can add an additional incentive for everybody. Color it pink. You knew you've seen those stripy bulbs before. Yes, I do, Cobia. I do. I like to draw. I'm actually working on a digital illustration right now for my Christmas card this year. Very excited about it. I'm very far into the process of the illustration for it this year, so this is where the stylus is, by the way. And I've got my reference photo that I'm looking at off screen. I gotta go very slow for this. Give it all the time that it requires. I kind of hold my breath here a bit. Ask this question all day long, but always get completely different answers, and yeah, all the answers will be correct. What is the question? Ask this question. Oh! I know what it is! What time is it? Oh, and Jay got it this time. Very nice. Very nice. I had to think about that one for a sec. They say a broken clock is right twice a day. You look forward to seeing my work? Oh, yay! Well, if you want to see more, you can certainly... Aw, Elizabeth the Witch, thank you so much for the super chat! Ah, thank you very much. I'm so used to pressing the button now for thanks, but I don't have it over here. Thank you for the dono, Elizabeth the Witch. If we get to 25 bucks more, that will fund the purchase of the stream, stand that I use. It would be a huge boon for my, switching between my main desk and my other desk. You overused your brain. Riddles are hard. Alright, so let me slowly ascend. Up. I gotta figure out how to incentivize to make it worth your collective while. For a dono incentive. Alright, so now I'm up here. And I did go a little off the grid here, I see. I think Spider-Man just non-consensually smooched me. We've got the Riddler and we've got Spider-Man in the chat. This is suddenly a comic book stream. Is the Flash still with us? Thank you, Curtis. 4 cars come to a 4-way stop, each coming from a different direction. They can't decide who got there first, so they all go forward at the same time, yet none crash into each other. How? Whoa. The 4-way stop. Okay, my brain. You're wrinkling my brain. This is the life. I'm glad you're enjoying the music as well. I have curated a very, very specific video game playlist that shouldn't get me hit with copyrights. Each coming from a different direction. They can't decide who got there first, so they all go forward at the same time. Yet none crash into each other. Maybe 2 of them? Well, no, I was gonna say 2 of them, maybe they're driving on the wrong side of the road across the street from each other, but if they're all coming from a different direction. They go forward at the same time. It's a 4-way stop. They can't decide who got there first, so they all go forward. Oh, I'm not sure. Maybe... Okay, they all go forward at the same time, yet none crash into each other. Maybe they all proceed at incredibly different speeds. Like, one of them goes, like, the speed of light. One of them goes, like, 1/4 mile an hour. One of them is going at like 40 miles an hour, and then the other is going like half the speed of light. That's my guess. They're all going at incredibly different speeds. There we go. Oh, Wolf cheated and found the answer. I like the honesty here. To anyone just now joining in, we are talking riddles while I work on this Etch A Sketch drawing of St. Basil's Cathedral. While I hang out with all of you. So it's not that they're going different speeds. They all go the same speed. Oh my gosh. 4 cars come to a 4-way stop, each coming from a different direction. They can't decide who got there first. So they all go forward at the same time, yet none crash into each other. Huh. None of them crash into each other. Are some of them flying cars? Is there a random tunnel that occurs for 2 sides of the road? Oh, are they reversing? Yeah, that's interesting. Well, they go forward, so they can't be reversing. Cereal. Well, we'll see. We'll see if it makes sense. Yeah, I'm gonna say that some of them are flying. Or maybe some of them are really tall vehicles, like monster trucks, and then some of them are really short vehicles. Someone got it. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Eva. What if it was a right turn, but... Someone got it. Huh. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate the sweet comment. John, you have demonstrated that you shouldn't be a mod for me because when you first joined, you made a non sequitur trauma dump. Thank you, B. I appreciate it. Yes, I want to know the answer. Yeah, I was guessing if one's a really, really tall car. And one's a really, really short car. And one's like a really, really, really tall car. And then one's like a Hot Wheels car. They make a right turn. I was gonna say that at the beginning, but didn't want to say it because it said forward. Okay. Yeah, what was the very first message they said? They just got deleted. Let me see. They said they started... Okay, John wants to know their case, but they just got banned. But they started by saying, I lost my sister in a bad car accident, which is like... Yeah, thanks Avalon for getting rid of John. But like, I'm not gonna make someone a mod who just joins a random stranger's live stream and then like, I don't even believe that happened. And if it did, it's really inappropriate and not nice for them to say that in a stranger's live stream. It's like not nice to go to a stranger and just like trauma dump on them. So yeah, that person was absolutely not going to become a moderator on my streams. I don't think that they're making the most sensible decision making for the kind of conversation that happens in my live streams. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, Sophia. People dehumanize live stream experiences, and they dehumanize, like, interaction with live streamers and other people in a conversation on their phone, on the chat, because they just, you know, they just feel like it's inconsequential. So they can kind of say whatever they want. Not everyone. We got Muppet Menace in the chat. You changed your name, Muppet Menace! You changed your name! Like, here's another example of a great person that I would never make a moderator. We've got Owen France Crosby II, who comes in screaming in all caps. I appreciate the compliment, Owen France, but you started with, like, completely blasting at me. Yeah, Sophia, see, there are appropriate places to vent on the internet. There are dedicated channels and places where it is more appropriate to do that. The more you take, the more you leave behind. The more you take, the more you leave behind. I was thinking take a penny, leave a penny. Is it pennies? In a good society where people are polite, they would leave more pennies than they take, thereby creating infinite pennies. Thank you, Red Target Ball. And hey, nice to see you here. We've got a local celebrity in the conversation. Who doesn't know the Red Target Ball? Yeah, R.I.P. Joe Mama. Alright, so this is a slow part of the drawing. I don't know how entertaining it is for people to watch. Question for those of you watching right now. If you've been in some of my other streams, do you prefer to watch the quicker drawings that are less detailed, or do you enjoy the slower paced working on a detailed drawing on a large Etch A Sketch streams? Because these are pretty rare for me to do. Curious to hear your thoughts. Slow pace, large drawing. All right, I like that. I like that. It's definitely more conversational. You like the quick paces of your attention span. I feel you there to A. Yeah, I think that these require more attention, but maybe these are catered well to people who are multitasking. Like, how many of you are multitasking right now while watching this stream? How many of you are doing the dishes or putting away clothes or, like, I don't know, watching TV in the background or something? I'm always curious about that. Like, what are people doing while they're watching my stream? Because I watch a lot of YouTubers, and I watch other live streams where people are doing, like, more than one thing. You're probably not my target audience. That's okay. Anyone who sticks around is my target audience. Elizabeth the Witch watching Star Trek Voyager. Very nice. You have to go now. Thanks for tuning in, Avalon. And thank you for, what's the word? Confounding all of us with your riddles. I was only able to get a couple of them myself. They're tricky, but you got a few riddlers here in the chat. You sometimes play games? Very cool. You've been doing your research work. We got to hear more about that, Avalon. So are you already deep into your like internship? Because that sounds pretty exciting. What gets more white the dirtier it gets? Oh boy. What gets white the dirtier it gets? This one's tricky too. I might leave the riddles to all of you. Thank you, Luz. Thanks for tuning in. So, I've been drawing on an Etch A Sketch for almost all of my life. I started when I was around 4, and I never stopped. And what you're witnessing is the culmination of literal decades of experience. And this drawing originally took me around a year to create. I mean, I was working on it off and on throughout the year. And it's a long one. It's a very long one. Our favorite Riddler's favorite Riddler. I'm gonna take off my glasses for now. A glow stick, I like that. What's more useful when it's broken? I kind of like that. A glow stick. Yeah, it's egg. Oh, whiteboard gets a chalkboard, yeah. That's... See, you all are more clever than me. I don't know any of these riddles. Riddles tend to, they tend to vex me. Like, I'll dwell on a riddle for a while, but like the process of dwelling on the riddle will frustrate me and flummox me. And then I'll usually give up on the riddle pretty quickly, which is why I don't know if escape rooms are really meant for me. But I did do an escape room in, Orlando, and Kyle and I were, it was usually an escape room that was meant for like a group of 6, but it was just me and Kyle, and we did it, but we had so many clues, and Kyle really spearheaded it. I was not very helpful. I was just kind of along for the ride. And I don't think I'm an asset to a escape room team. Yeah, riddles are very tough. To all of you out there who are good at riddles, kudos to you. That is a specific skill set. Yeah, I definitely would not have escaped the escape room if it wasn't for the fact that the escape room, like, moderator was feeding me and Kyle clues, like, the whole time. And we needed them desperately. It is kind of funny that Bacon Boy said that, Elizabeth the Witch, when I'm drawing a cathedral. It's easy to lift, but hard to throw. What am I? Your spirits. You can lift your spirits, but you really can't throw them. I don't know, I guess it's not... People wouldn't throw spirits, I suppose. Although I do have to say I really liked the riddles in, there was one exception. I really enjoyed solving the riddles in Cryptmaster. That game was so good. I don't play a lot of indie games, but Kyle and I played through Cryptmaster together, and it was like combining riddles with a dungeon crawler with Wordle. And it is such a good game, and it was so much fun to sit on the couch and like co-op play with Kyle. It's a one-player game, but like I would help him by figuring out the Wordle clues. It was so much fun. Oh, a feather. I like that. That's it. A second too late. There we go. And... okay. Whew. This is difficult. This is difficult to work on. Thank you, Ariana. Thanks for joining in. How did all of you find my stream tonight? Did you get the Discord ping? Were you already subscribed? Were you scrolling through the YouTube Shorts feed? Thank you, Haywood. Thanks for joining in. Excuse me. You were just scrolling. Any other interesting streams you've seen lately, Ariana? Ooh, YouTube notified you. I like to hear that. Jay was notified through the Discord, as well as Muppet Menace! And Sophia, that's very sweet. I'm glad to hear you have notifications turned on for my channel. I am honored. Just watching gaming lives? Okay. It just popped up for you, MZ? Are the other live streams that you watch entertaining here on YouTube? I have a question for people watching right now, especially if you tend to scroll the YouTube Shorts feed. What are, like, the most entertaining live streams for you? Like, what are some of the most fun streams, the most interesting, the most engaging, the most enraging, maybe? What kind of streams compel you? That's my question to you. Time for the hard riddles. Oh, no. Yeah. I want to know what kind of live streams compel you into watching. There we go. I want more of the new music to play. Guess the word live streams to have you feeling all types of emotions. You would like my guess-a-thon streams. I haven't hosted one here on YouTube in a long time, but I'm kind of overdue. Okay, I think I'm making an executive decision here to curve that when it's not in the original. And I'm right over here for anyone wondering. There's a Scottish guy that was a woodworker that had you mesmerized for weeks. Oh, that's cool. Would he just slowly work away on wood projects? If it's interesting enough to catch your interest, then you end up watching it. You usually join... What are Christian lives? What does that mean? Is it like watching people at church? Is it watching people, like, read the Bible? What is a Christian live? That's cool. I bet he had a really good accent. If only I had a really cool accent. I could throw a Canadian accent on if I need to, but I'm just imitating Cousin Danny. What loses its head in the morning but regains it at night? Huh. That's a tricky one. I just keep thinking dandelion, and that's not how that works. You just watched to understand what he was saying, but once you picked that up, you stayed for the woodworking. You had to, like, actively translate. Oh, this Etch A Sketch is bumpier. I need to get my nose closer to the glass to work on this part. I'm a little nervous because it's not cooperating as well when I go downwards. I think I'm going to travel down this part here. Oh, I feel the resistance from the knobs. Ooh. Okay, coming in from this direction now. It can hurt my fingers. It's more of a concern about my elbows and my shoulders, though. What happens if I make a mistake? Or drop my Etch A Sketch? Well, if I make a small mistake, it's not really a horrible thing in the grand scheme of things. But if it's a big mistake, I just gotta start over. The elbow pain, yeah. Oh, thank you, Ariana. What kind of art do you make? Well, it sounds like a lot of you don't go out of your way to watch live streams on YouTube. A lot of you might be just directly watching my YouTube streams through my Discord or... The nice thing about YouTube streams is, I don't like how this looks right here. The nice thing about watching YouTube streams is that, as long as you have it, like, you don't even need a YouTube account, I don't think, to watch it. Whereas with the other platform that starts with the letter T, and it's 2 syllables. That one, you need to, like, have an account. It's much more locked in. You like doing traditional art? That's cool, I do too. Yeah, thanks for asking. Always appreciate those who have an interest in my work. If anyone is interested in seeing what other kind of art I do, I encourage you to check out my my YouTube channel. You could subscribe, and I've got a billion gajillion videos about Etch A Sketch and me and what I do and why I do it and how I do it. If you have any questions, there are a few commonly pinged FAQs that if you have them in the chat, oftentimes my moderators will ping them on my behalf. To my regulars, how are you feeling about this change of pace going to my original phone, you know? Well, I appreciate that, Elizabeth the Witch. Yeah, the people that I watch the live streams for the most are people that I generally know or that I've become friends with online. We've got the cool S in the chat. Super Helm is here. That's what's up. You like to tune into my streams in particular? Oh, that makes me so happy to hear. Okay. What's up, Gray? The drawing I'm making is gray right now. And... okay, so I finished, like, most of the outline. I need to go over here. And I want to make it a little more ballooned out than it was before. I realized I didn't do that part either. Was I shading here already? I guess I was. Maybe not, actually. Okay. So I'm going to work... I'm going to come over to this spot here and touch up this line work here. So that's the next problem region I want to solve. I've never heard of that, Gray. Well, tell Wenda thanks. It is 11:26 where I am. You're a little yawning. It's a very light stream for me. I don't usually do my streams this late anymore. And here we go. Traveling northbound. It doesn't feel as symmetrical. One moment. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. That helped a little bit. And then I'm gonna work to add that kind of symmetry over here. So I'm coming back around that way. Gotta retrace my line. You see the little white dot traveling across right now at the bottom of that shape? And now I am retracing. Ooh, I feel the resistance in the knob. Take it really slow. I'm holding my breath, everybody. Ooh. It looks a little bit better. It is a little bit better, but it's still not completely symmetrical. I wanted more of that symmetry. Your hubby says you have to lay back down. Love you too, Elizabeth the Witch. And thank you. It's now... oh, people are saying 36. Yeah, 26. Thank you, Kyle MK17. It's bannable because usually when people, like, they just ask the question, a lot of people will do that to test the waters, and then there's like a high probability that after asking a question, yeah, first off, it can be annoying. But second off, when, oh, and I saw you asked a question earlier, Sophia, I'll check it. But second off, oftentimes people will do that before asking a really uncomfortable question. They'll be like, can I ask you a question? And I'll be like, well, I don't know. I can't consent to being asked a question that I don't know what it is yet. And they'll be like, okay, I'll just say it then. And then they'll be like, do you like to dip your toes in baked beans? And I'd be like, yeah, I didn't want you to ask me that question. Why in God's name did you think I was going to be cool with you asking that, you know? Like, a lot of people who say, can I ask you a question? They're leading with a question that's, like, designed to make you uncomfortable. That happens in real life, too. Usually when strangers go up to you and say, can I ask you a question? It usually means they want something from you for free. Like, they want a favor, you know? Yeah. You can ask any question you want. The real question they want to know is if you will answer the question. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely, Nintendo Lunchbox. Let me read the question Sophia asked earlier. I feel like I've already asked you this, but do you have any look-up-tos in the Etch A Sketch community? I do! So, honestly, the easiest answer to that is by checking out who I follow on my Instagram. The baked bean thing specifically hasn't, but people have asked me really uncomfortable questions in the past. A lot of times it's just a way to grab the streamer's attention, then force them to read it. Yeah! Great point, Sophia. Yeah, and it's kind of like anytime a viewer of a live stream starts to cast a type of entitlement where they feel like they're entitled to a one-on-one conversational experience with a live streamer, it kind of gives a bit of that energy, and that becomes a problem because I'm trying to entertain a whole room of people at once. I do my best to read questions as they come in and interact with the chat, but, like, I'm not required by law to answer every single person's question. Wasn't it Nintendo Lunchbox? It's insane. And in fact, Nintendo Lunchbox got to actually meet in person many of the people that I do look up to in the Etch A Sketch community. Oh, so same, Sophia. So same. I made a video that talked about that kind of stuff a little bit. I made a video about live stream etiquette. It's one of my most recent long forms. It's true, Nintendo Lunchbox did. Okay, where am I gonna go next? I gotta think for a moment. I think I'm gonna work on this region here. I'm gonna move the Etch A Sketch a little so you can see better. Your time is up, you have to go. Thanks for joining in, Ariana. Have a good night. And if you haven't all yet done so, if you could tap that screen, that would mean the world to me. It is a late stream, but I'm so thrilled to see that 51 people have shown their support tonight. So, okay, I'm gonna travel over there, which means I'm coming down this way. The resistance on this knob is insanity right now. I'm afraid I'm actually going to break the Etch A Sketch if I proceed from that direction. I'm increasingly concerned that this might be an unfinishable drawing. Yep, the resistance is back. I need to come in from the bottom? Wow, oh, okay, there's like a hump here that I had to get past. So I'm gonna try to come from the other direction. Every Etch A Sketch is unique, and sometimes that unfortunately means that, like, there's weird aberrations in it. This is true, Sophia. Oh, I'd love to see you on the next stream, Mariana. Joe, if you send me a $20 super chat, I will gladly draw a sausage. Alright? It is the perfect use of $20. Draw a person? I've drawn people. You can see drawings of people that I've etched. Check out my page. This reminds you of Zelda? The song playing right now? This is Final Fantasy II battle music. Oh, that's an interesting name, that movie quote. Daddy, would you like some sausage? I don't know if I know that movie. It's not ringing any bells. Well, I'm becoming quickly and intimately acquainted with the aberrations of this unit. I wonder if they were this bad the first time I was drawing on an Etch A Sketch. Trying to curve it more than I did the time before. I didn't mean to be working in this region over here. I wanted to work over here. You love the word etched. It's a good word. It's more of a song in the movie. I don't think I've seen this movie, Nintendo Lunchbox. To brackets, I think most of my art is simpler compared to this too. I wonder if the scratches are on the plastic or... I think they're on the plastic. Hopefully they're on the plastic, not on the glass. Okay, so now I'm going to cut across here. So much easier coming from this direction. Okay, so now I need to do the little triangles, like so. It's so much easier to use now. It's like I had to get it past the hump that it was at. Tom Green. Oh. I've never seen... Yeah. I've never seen that movie. Did I say brackets? It's pronounced brackets. I've actually sketched the Taj Mahal before. In fact, that one's on display in Las Vegas right now. But this one is St. Basil's Cathedral. If you want to check out my Taj Mahal, I think I have a video on it somewhere. Maybe I never made a video about the Taj Mahal. Etch A Sketch I did. I should. And then smaller triangles inside of the bigger triangles. Ooh. Does it make me a tiny bit nervous that my art isn't with me on display? I guess I have full faith that it's in safe hands in the museum, especially because it's like locked up in a display case, you know? But like having someone else transport my art for me does make me nervous because I'm used to being like the person to handle my work. I'm not used to other people, especially because this drawing is the perfect example of why I'm nervous. This was in the hands of a museum and it got incredibly damaged. Like, if that's not a lack of faith now, like, I don't know what is. So the Mona Lisa sketch, which one are you referring to? The one if you do exclamation point Mona Lisa? The one if you do exclamation point Mona Lisa sold for $3,500. Yep, yeah. One of my more expensive renditions, that's for sure. If only they all sold for $3,500. Time to start a side career now. Do it! Noor is my biggest fan. Name 3 songs. No. Well, thank you for being a fan, Noor. I remember you from earlier. Where is everyone watching from? Like, what time zones? What countries? Yeah, name 3 sketches. I dare you, name 3. Kirby, Hello Kitty. That was 2 from last stream. You stopped asking kids to name 3 songs when some kid knew a very naughty title for a song. I used to sing that a lot as a child. My siblings are older than me, and they grew up with Nirvana, and that song would play at the house, and I didn't know what it meant, and I would sing that song very loud and proud as a young child. So yeah, that's not a good thing. Intimate Hello Kitties. Infinite. Yes, this is true. You could say Hello Kitty, and Hello Kitty, and you would be correct. That would be naming 3 sketches of mine. To anybody just now joining in, I am working on this region of the Etch A Sketch drawing right now. Oh, I just saw Mung Bean's comment from way earlier. For some reason, my stream on my phone is way behind the actual chat. Say the incantation thrice. Have I seen those AI apps that you can make pictures kiss each other? How is that legal? That sounds scary. I have not seen those AI apps. How many times is this song repeating itself? Okay. I see. Can't forget the star you. There you go. Best 3 drawings right there. The star you will look good in my decks. Name 3 things I haven't Etch-A-Sketched. There's a new challenge for you. And you can name 3 things and I'll tell you if I have or haven't Etch-A-Sketched them. Thank you, level 50 Mafia Boss. Thanks for joining in. You don't mind chatbots, but you really don't like the ones that make pictures. That's fair. I have drawn a turkey and I have drawn Vulpix. On Etch-A-Sketch. I've been working on my Gen 1 Pokedex for a while, so I do have Vulpix in that dex. I have not drawn you, and I have not drawn your cat. I may or may not have drawn Harry Styles, but I don't think I have. So you might be right. Have I etched an Etch-A-Sketch and an Etch-A-Sketch, etc.? Yes! I've drawn like 7. I think 7 is where I topped out, Nintendo Lunchbox. A stick figure. I've drawn a stick figure. I've not drawn the Hunger Games novels. I do actually believe I've drawn a frog Squishmallow before them. Because I've done a few Squishmallow creatures, especially when Squishmallows were like all the rage in 2022. You're going to see me. You have a death type. Never drawn a Staryu or Hello Kitty before. This is true. Quick, delete the stream. If you've drawn Harry without my knowledge, I swear. I'd have to think about it. I'm not entirely sure if I have. This song really takes me back. This song hits right in the nostalgia. Have I ever done anything from the 1800s? Yes, I've done a few impressionist paintings. Speaking of hoop skirt dresses, I've done Paris Street Rainy Day and Sundown La Grande Jatte, which both feature some pretty big skirts. Do I happen to like Harry Styles? Did Harry Styles do Watermelon Sugar? Is that a Harry Styles song? Because I liked Watermelon Sugar. What's a Pokemon I've never drawn before? Meltan. I have no idea why that's the first Pokemon I thought of, but I've never drawn Meltan. It is a Harry Styles song, then bam. I know Harry Styles. I love that art scene in Chicago. Stared at it like Cameron Fry and Ferris Bueller. Yes! Yes! Iconic scene in Ferris Bueller right there. And iconic painting. I too have stared. The very first time I saw it, I pulled a Cameron Fry. I always thought that Cameron Fry was way cuter than Ferris Bueller. Let my Cameron go. I have drawn Snorlax a number of times. I don't know if I've drawn... It's possible that I have at some point drawn basically all of the original 150, but I don't know if I've drawn, like, Pinsir? You know? Like, some really random ones near the end of the decks. Oh, yeah. I can do Snorlax from memory. Where's my stylus? Oh, stylus! Oh, there you are. Let's make this part feel a little bit taller. There we go. Hey, it's looking good. Did I ever set up my own still life to etch? Yes! I certainly have! I have totally done still lifes on Etch A Sketch. In fact, Mung Bean, I've got a very specific painting to show you. Okay, so there's a little story behind this. This is a watercolor piece that I made in college. I'm trying to find, like, the full picture. Here we go. So here's a watercolor self-portrait that I made in college, sorry. Oh, I need to zoom out. So this is the watercolor self-portrait. I still have this shirt, I still have that sock, I still have that hat, I still have that shoe, I still have that Etch A Sketch. There are intrinsic things about myself that do not change. And you'll notice that there is the same drawing on that Etch A Sketch. And allow me to show you the Etch A Sketch that was used in the still life. And there it is. Oh, and I've certainly etched Pikachu in the past. Yeah. So yes, I have Etch A Sketch to still life for sure. Well, thank you very much, Virgiana. Yeah, so I made that one in college. So you asked the perfect question to unlock the secret art. You know a sad thing? I think that the watercolor painting, the original watercolor, was thrown away. I have done something from Roblox, but not that specific thing. I think the original watercolor, though, is gone. And the Etch A Sketch, I think, was erased. Gone forever. Yeah. This is one of my favorite songs of all video game music. It's very sad. Yeah, all I have is the scan of it. It's very sad. This music certainly does hit. It's from Super Mario Land. Thank you, YAnime. Alright, I'm gonna work a little bit more in this area, and then I might skedaddle soon. It's getting pretty late, and I'm gonna play some late night Stardew Valley. Why is one so much shorter than the others? What is up with that? This should be all the way up here. That was a mistake I made a decade ago, and I just perpetuated it. What a fool I was. There we go, I fixed it. Speaking of watercolor, in the office, they almost aired a scene where Pam's watercolor was accidentally destroyed? Oh my god. You played way too much Stardew in the 2 weeks since you've started. What kind of things are you enjoying the most in Stardew, Flash? Do I have anything from Super Mario Bros. Wii? I've probably drawn the Mario from, like, the cover. But I've definitely drawn Mario, absolutely. Yes, YAnime, correct. Yes, I have to, it is all a monolinear experience, so I have to very slowly and methodically go through the drawing. Oh my gosh, Solaris! Thank you so much for the $20 dono! That's very sweet of you. Thank you for that super chat, Solaris. Drop some MVPs for Solaris in the chat. We're only $5 away from funding my new phone stand, so thank you so much for that, Solaris. You just made a huge dent in the fund. If we get to that last $5, I will do some silly little Etch A Sketches for all of you. Some very quick little ones, especially because a lot of you are asking if I've drawn this or that. And I'll do some very quick, like, rapid-fire drawings for all of you. Pets the dog is the highlight of Stardew. I had the cat. I loved when one day I don't even want to say it because I don't want to ruin it. Never mind. Oh, Solaris! Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good to see you, by the way. Hope all is well. Woo! Thank you, YAnime. Well, I'm going to finish up this little region here, and then I will then revisit some other regions in the future, but in the meantime, I'm going to do a couple free drawings for all of you. Thank you so much, Solaris. I'm going to place an order on Amazon tonight to get that phone stand, because that'll really have a positive impact on future streams. It does mean I reached my money goal, so thank you so much for all the lovely support tonight. To my sister Elizabeth the Witch, and to Solaris. For really bringing it in at the very end there. Thank you so much. That wabam. Wabam! Okay. Thank you so much again. Drop some sunshines in the chat for Solaris. I'm gonna move this stylus down to here. And just scooch it on down this way. And we're gonna park it right there in the corner. Elizabeth Witch is my sister. Yeah. That workshop has been keeping you busy for months. Oh, I'm so sorry, Solaris. Negative 10 out of 10. Ugh. Where have you been on your work trip, Solaris? Let me grab a nice little baby Etch A Sketch. I'll give you a chance to vote for which one to erase while we're at it. Okay, so we're setting this one aside. So notice how a lot of these areas, especially when I tilt, notice how a lot of these are completely faded. That's because I have yet to fix the line art. So this is the progress I've made so far. And you could really see inside of that Etch A Sketch right now. And this is the progress yet to make. There is a long way to go on fixing and restoring this drawing. A long, long, long way to go. It looks a lot cleaner this way, huh? You travel a lot depending on what kind of engineer field you pick. Mine requires a lot of travel, which you get good pay for, but your back is killing you. Oh, that's rough. Those airplane seats don't help either, unless you're driving, because that, oh, either way, that's hard on your back. I'm gonna give you a chance to decide which drawing to erase. So we have Yosh, and I'm grabbing another random one. This random couple. Vote yes for Yosh or no for this random couple. You get to decide. I will start up the poll right now. And we're gonna have it go for about, I don't know, a few seconds. I'm gonna give you all a chance to vote. Vote happy face or yes for erase the top drawing. And bottom for erase, no for erase the bottom drawing. There we go. Yes top, no bottom for erase. You can see why I was frustrated? Yeah, Mungbean. I am very displeased. What kind of travel do you do? Is it air travel or driving travel, Solaris? I assume it's air travel. Alright, I'm gonna end the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the drawing we are going to erase is the top drawing. It's Yosh. The random couple survives another day. Erase both from Flash? Oh, snap! They're both going. It's a rare erase both. Love to see it. Thank you, Flash. Erasing in 5. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. A rare double erase. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You'll type it one last time. You have money in your PayPal, Princessetch. I do! What? I'll check in just a moment, Nintendo Lunchbox. That's very sweet of you. And poof. Oh, this one kind of survived. The Ghost of Christmas Past. Wait, we gotta... Wait. I just want to make sure that I didn't miss any. Okay, we're good. You gotta go. Thanks for tuning in, Solaris. This one's... There we go. It erased a little bit more, but you can still kind of see it. There we go. It's like the ghost is haunting. They haunt this Etch A Sketch. They now inhabit it. But Yoshi is donezo. Yoshi is gone. There is no more Yosh. From St. Cloud, Minnesota. Welcome. Well, I gotta check. Let me check that message from Nintendo Lunchbox. That was very sweet of you, Nintendo Lunchbox. Aww, thank you so much. I got a $10 donation from Nintendo Lunchbox. Thank you so much for that lovely support tonight. Very kind of you. Drop some, I was gonna say drop some lunch-related emojis for Nintendo Lunchbox. Lunch and box-related emojis. Alright, I'll take some random requests. Things I've never etched before. How about that? Thanks for tuning in, Frida. Enjoy the rest of your night, your late night. My plans are to chill and relax with my fam. And by fam, I mean my husband. I didn't make any major plans. I may or may not have drawn a koi fish. I have drawn Kuromi. I have drawn a turkey. We got some box emojis in the chat for Nintendo Lunchbox. Thank you so much for that. Those funds will all go toward the acquisition of a new phone stand that I can use permanently for this phone. I think I've actually drawn a cornucopia before. I have drawn some Star Trek stuff. A realistic angel, like a biblically accurate one. Maybe. I've drawn Ron before. I'm using a little bit of tape to tape this down so it doesn't wiggle everywhere. I will do... Alright, I'll have you vote between... a koi and Star Trek, okay? So, 1 second, everybody. And I'll say Captain Picard. I don't know if I've drawn Picard before. Maybe I have. Alright, you get to decide between a koi fish and Captain Picard. While I tape down this Etch A Sketch. This is not very strong tape. It's probably strong enough to not make it move around everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna be ending this poll in a sec. I have drawn Sonic, as well as Sonic. Captain Picoy. It's looking like it might be a koi fish. Your life goal is to name 20 things I haven't Etch A Sketched. I like that goal. I like how incredibly specific it is. Yeah, I don't think I've ever drawn a koi fish before. Kind of crazy. I've drawn fish. Alright, I found a pretty koi picture. It's looking like it's gonna be koi. I'm gonna end that poll in just a few more seconds, everybody. Ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have I drawn a person named Elise? Those are incredibly specific. I'm not sure. Many apologies, Nintendo Lunchbox, but koi won by a landslide. So I will be drawing a koi fish. Let me see if I can move this a little closer to me and then angle this down a bit. I'm gonna get a little more cozy, everybody, while I prepare for the koi. Oh, you voted for koi? The real McCoy. See what I did there? Okay. We're starting here. I love that. Even Nintendo Lunchbox was on Team Koi. Okay. And bam. I'm not used to working directly on my desk. This is kind of different for me. I am drawing a koi fish. Does anyone have a favorite fish? Because I've never thought about that question until just now. And now it's got me thinking, what's my favorite fish? It could be koi fish. Anglerfish are pretty cool, but they're scary. Beta fish, that's a good choice. I like tetras because I had tetra fish growing up. I'm not familiar with those things, Jay. Whale sharks, those are very cool. Yeah, I might say tetras because I used to have tetra fish. Angler and hammerhead? You all have very cool fish choices. Snake eels? What? I don't even know what pleco is. Feel free to share pictures of said fish in my Discord. You could just share them in like the off-topic channel. Koi's have such pretty tails. You eat mahi-mahi a lot? That sounds pretty good. What's up, Bob? Welcome, welcome. No worries, Jay. Thanks for tuning in. I'm glad you were able to stick around for so long. Right now I'm drawing a koi fish, to anybody just now joining in. You're at a sushi burrito bowl place and heard this sentence for the first time in my life. Sir, you forgot your eel. Koi fish? Sure. Koi fish are very popular in like Japanese ponds. They're very pretty for like people's lakes. Welcome to anyone joining in. You're catching me drawing a koi fish right now. Koi fish are very pretty. It does kind of have a shrimp-like appearance right now, but I think when I start drawing more information, the shape of it is very shrimp-like, of the reference photo that I selected. And here I was thinking it was going to be a nice quick drawing. Leave it to me to always complicate it up. This was an excellent choice to draw tonight, though. Koi fish are very elegant fish. I'm doing my best to try to capture their elegance. It's got like a little whisker on this one. There's a little piece there. Thank you, Elena. And thank you, Emmett. You forgot to like the stream. Sophia, how could you? You have a boxer, but you really want a ball python and a cat. Snakes are pretty good low-maintenance pets. I had a roommate who had a snake, and it was a very cool pet, and very low maintenance, but you did have to feed it rats. So, you know, prepare to feed snakes rats. And now we're going to add additional details of the koi fish. Like so. Bearded dragons are pretty cool. I knew some people with bearded dragons, and they all universally love their bearded dragons. What would an axolotl be, animal group-wise? I'm not sure, to be honest. I didn't even know axolotls were real until I was, like, in college. I just thought Wooper was, like, a made-up Pokemon creature based on nothing. I didn't know axolotls were, like, real things. You work at a pet store and you discourage people from snakes. Just get a bearded dragon. Interesting. What is it about snakes that you discourage? I don't think I'd ever get a snake. Kyle doesn't like snakes. He's kind of afraid of snakes. Especially in the wild. I don't blame Kyle for being afraid of snakes there. I get pretty skittish around snakes myself in the wild. As a child, I used to hunt snakes. Not to kill, but to find. I would look for them. And I was pretty good at it. I got a pretty good knack for, like, where snakes like to hide. and I would find a few at a time. I don't know where my fearlessness went. Same with rats and hamsters. Too much misinformation about them. Snakes are more work than people think. I think my roommate did a pretty good job of taking care of his snake, but I think that's a fair thing to say. Are bearded dragons less work? What about like an iguana? That's a fun word. Everyone say iguana out loud. Just to yourself, go iguana. You'll be like, wow, that's a really nice word. They bite and they aren't very loving. Bearded dragons are more loving. No to iguana, they get like 5 feet long. Yeah. I don't own any pets, and that's kind of the main reason, because they're a lot of maintenance, and I already got a lot of stuff to maintain. We got a house with a pool. The pool is like a pet. You gotta maintain the pool. And here we have a koi fish. I don't really like how this one thing came out, so I'm going to ad-lib a bit. Yeah, I kind of made that more of my own by making it more flowy than the original reference material showed. I didn't like how that looked. Maybe add a little more detail in the tail. There we go. Yay! And there's a nice little koi fish. Golding, 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 golding. And this is the reference photo, by the way. Oh, it's really blown out on my phone. Let me see if I can... There we go. Ta-da! Thank you, Pancake. I will do, like, one more, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, it's a normal size Etch A Sketch with a giant hand. These hands are the size of dinner plates. You can't convince me that's not a Pokemon stolen design. Looks AI. Oh yeah, the reference photo might be AI generated. That is a possibility. I selected a completely random koi picture, but decided like this will be a good enough baseline. Not familiar with koi fish. I'll show you another picture of koi fish. Here we go. There we go. I always thought of them as like the cow of the sea because they all have cow-like patterns on them in different colors. Alright, this next one's gonna be a very quick one, but I need you all to vote one more time on what to erase. Between Dwebble, the Pokemon, and Sebastian from Stardew Valley. Vote yes for erase Dwebble, no for erase Sebastian. And I will leave this up for a little bit. Captain Picard. Captain Picao. Oh, Naomi, you're very sweet. Your virtual husband! Which one's it gonna be? Vote yes for erase the top, no for erase the bottom. This Etch A Sketch has some battle scars, huh? Pretty happy with this little koi, though. Oh, that's not how subbing works. I don't do free art for a subscriber. Can you imagine if I had to do 132,000 free drawings to get 132,000 subscribers? That's not how I want to build my kingdom. I don't want to do it by breaking my back making free art for every single person on the planet. I can't do it. It's unsustainable. I lost the other tape. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. No, that's not where it is. It's gone. Maybe it fell. I don't know. You're calling me lazy for not wanting to do 132,000 free drawings? Alright, ending the poll in 3, 2, 1. This is a tight poll, everybody. Yeah, that's what's up, after work vibe. For sure. You'd have to run a multi-level pyramid scam to make that many drawings. Yeah, I'd have to convince other people to pick up the slack for me. Alright, we're saying goodbye to Dwebble. Erasing Dwebble in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You gotta go to school? Well, thanks for tuning in, Elena. And Sebastian lives on. We're gonna put Sebastian over here. Oh, there's the other tape. Poor Dwebble. Ooh, there's a hair on my hand. Do I ever get disenchanted when I first saw the inner mechanism inside of these? I was pretty, honestly, kind of the opposite, Elephants. I was very enchanted. I was fascinated when I first got a first-hand glimpse into the inside of an Etch A Sketch. It was so fascinating to me. Incredibly fascinating. Yeah, very good question. I agree. A jellyfish would be cool. All right, give me some options, everybody. I'll put up a poll. I'll put jellyfish on there. What kind of conversation do I like to have in my Discord? Jay, that's a great question. Honestly, if you want to start a conversation, just make a compelling question that people might be interested in participating in. So many things. Thanks for subscribing, Pancake, into that. All right, we've got a lot of things I'll put. I'm reading some of the comments. Thank you, Elephants. I appreciate it. And one more random one. As a kid, you remember trying to draw lines of the whole thing and see inside it? Yes, that's very fun. Oh! Alright. I am looking for my timer. Where would it live? I don't know if it's in these drawers. I've got to think for a moment. Where do I keep my streaming equipment now? I don't have my timer out, so I'm just going to let it go for a few seconds while you get those votes in. In the meantime, I'll show you random drawings on my desk. We've got the koi fish from earlier. We've got Sebastian from Stardew. We've got this here, St. Basil's, which I've been working on for a long time and still needs a lot of progress. And we've got, reaching over here. Oh, I like this one. This one's cute. It's a little Ash Ketchum. Yeah, little Ash. He's so small. So tiny. I could squeeze him down here. Let me scooch. Oh, it's fine. We can hang out with Ash Ketchum. How does that feel? Thank you, Jevin. I appreciate it. All right, we're going to end the poll in just a few more seconds. If you would like to have a final say in the poll, I'll tell you what. The first person to send a YouTube gift, there's a little gift icon on the bottom right of the screen. Literally any of those gifts gets a final say in the poll. If we get it in the next, I don't know, 30 seconds, I'm just going to count out loud. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, none of the gifts were sent, so I'm ending the poll. Bam. And the answer is Raccoon pulling through at the very end. Thank you to everybody who participated in the poll. It's been a minute since I've drawn a raccoon. To anybody who would like for me to draw whatever you want me to etch, you can do so with a $10 super chat. Or you can send the... I'll tell you what. Whoops. Where is the gift options on here? I can't see the gifts. What's like a 500 coin gift? Is it the sun? Is the sun a 500 jewel gift? Whatever. What is that one named? I can't see it while hosting my own live stream. Alright. We're gonna draw a raccoon next. Thank you for everybody voting. Is it... what is it called, though? What is the gift called? Sun balloon. Thank you, thank you. Alright. So... let me do... there we go. You gotta go. Thanks for tuning in, Jay. All right, there we go. I'm gonna work on this here raccoon. I'm looking for a picture. I found the perfect raccoon picture. All right, we're gonna scooch Ash Ketchum out of the way for now. Maybe bring Ash up here where you can barely see him. There we go. You see a little of Ash. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna draw the raccoon. We're gonna start right here for the raccoon. You subbed? Thanks, Fun Time with Yasmin. Sleep is an important thing. I don't blame you there. You better be in the next live. I'll always be in every live. That's the one common denominator. Have I ever drawn a user's profile picture? Yeah, I've drawn Phoebe's profile picture. Exclamation point, Phoebe. Never forget Phoebe. Phoebe the great donor, Phoebe. I really only draw profile pics for like insane random donations, so if you would like to be a part of Princessetch livestream history, that's how you do it. Go Phoebe, man. How many hours did it take? Well, for me, it took more like years than hours. I wasn't logging my hours. I started when I was 4 and I never stopped. But if I were to guess hours, at least 1,000. I do not know how to upload videos on VR. Have I drawn a real person? Yep. Am I playing Pokemon? That was Pokemon music before, so yeah. And I am drawing a raccoon now. We have just begun the raccoon. Raccoons are sneaky. I'm just going to shade here. And then I'm gonna draw the eye. There's one of the raccoon's eyes. And then it actually goes down the center. There we go. Raccoon's coming around pretty well. Welcome to everyone joining in. I'm drawing a raccoon right now on Etch A Sketch. This is Chocolate Rain, yes. Good ear, Kemlo. You got one of these at Target, but you suck at drawing with it. You can get these at Target. That's where I get mine. They are tricky. Some stay dry and others do, in fact, feel the pain. I love slipping this song into my playlist because only some know the Chocolate Rain theme. Or just the Chocolate Rain song. Talk about OG YouTube right there. Alright, so we're drawing the second eye now of the raccoon. Remember, this is what you collectively voted for, everybody. And thank you, by the way, for 93 likes on the board. It is pretty amazing, Nintendo Lunchbox. I'm very grateful. How big are these? They are pocket-sized. This is true. Alright, now I'm gonna draw... I didn't realize how high up a raccoon's ears are. How many of you have never seen a raccoon in real life before? Thank you, Mung Bean. A lot of you have never seen. That means you're probably not in the US. Do raccoons love cheese? They love anything edible. Be real, raccoons don't exist. The last time I think I saw a raccoon was a whole family of them. I heard like a disrupted garbage can when I was living in Chicago, and I look over and I just kind of explore like halfway down an alley, and I see a whole flippin' family of raccoons in the process of like teaming up and figuring out how to access this random person's garbage. It was pretty amazing. This looks difficult. It is tricky. I will give you that. If you ever want to learn how, exclamation point tutorials. If you have an Etch A Sketch of your own, I do have a bunch of free YouTube tutorial videos that I highly encourage you to watch. Thank you, K-Cell. I appreciate it. You can use them many, many, many times, actually. You'll see me erase drawings on here. Alright, so we've got the face of the raccoon now. And now we're gonna get the classic raccoon pose. He's up to no good. So there's his back. And... coming around this way to add more detail. The little raccoon paw. And it's kind of a darker... There we go. And there's something in its hand. It's Rocket. It is kind of like Rocket. I've drawn Rocket before, so I've definitely drawn a raccoon on Etch A Sketch. Welcome to everyone joining in. I'm drawing a raccoon right now on an Etch A Sketch. I could scooch this down a little bit so you can see the Etch Ketchum a little bit better. Multitasking, having this on in the background, such a vibe. What you doing multitasking wise? Whoa, K-Cell, thank you for that amazing super chat. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. Drop some hearts in the chat for K-Cell. Thank you so much for that lovely support tonight. It's thanks to the support of viewers like you that I'm going to be able to buy that phone stand that I want to use for my streams like this permanently. Alright, so I'm coming back around this way. I gotta finish this arm over here, eh? Thank you, Naomi. Your dogs are biting you, Devin. I would encourage you to not let your dogs do that. I would tell your dogs, please stop doing that. Alright, I'm working on the hands right now of the raccoon. And we love a trash panda. Thank you, Jason. To Banan, I have a stupid amount of practice with this. I always feel the same way when I hear musicians play instruments. I just don't understand. It's mystifying to me. Alright, so we gotta draw the feet of the raccoon. I didn't realize how long a raccoon's toes were. I'm gonna be honest with all of you. They're quite long. We've got a Luigi situation happening here. Whoa! Another $1.99 from K-Cell! Thank you so much, K! Drop some MVPs in the chat for K-Cell, please. Thank you. The Princessetch broadcasting system is made possible by viewers like you. It's true! PBS, baby! Jason, don't feel like bad about your art. You gotta remember that I have over 20 years of practice doing this very thing, so I have a stupid amount of practice logged into drawing on this arbitrary medium, you know? With practice, everyone can improve. The more you do, the better you're gonna get. Especially when you go out on a limb and try things outside of your comfort zone. That's one of the cool things about doing the live streams, is that you ask me to do all kinds of things that I'm not used to doing. How long have I been doing this? Did I get on? Yeah, I did get, oh yes, I see that. One thing that I'm really trying to push is, on YouTube they have a really cool feature that they just introduced. For my US viewers, you might be able to see it. It is the YouTube GIFs. And if someone could do me the supreme honor of sending a YouTube gift so everyone can see what it looks like, I would be eternally grateful. And if it's a 500 coin gift, I'll do your request next. Or a 500 jewel gift. Heck, if it's a 250 jewel gift for the next person who sends one, I'll do your request next. That's like less than, way less than the super chat cost. Jay is 14 age. Warhol could never. This is true. I do not believe Warhol could. I will support that statement. Warhol could never. I'm afraid my hair will never be as cool as his, though. Jay, if you say that one more time, you're gonna get booted. Frida! Welcome back! You've been practicing your art, Lily? That's great! Yeah, you're questioning. Gotta get some sleep. Oh, I've gotta get some sleep after this, for sure. Yeah, I was expecting to end this stream a while back, but I just keep hanging out with all of you. You've been a very nice audience tonight. Oh, I've been waiting for someone to comment on my fingernails. I actually will clip them when I decide that they're getting in the way of my art. But they are not getting in the way of my art yet, so. I'm quite fond of my fingernails, thank you. Oh, no way, Human the Finite! That's so cool to hear! I've got Etch A Sketch Riz. You're new, Charles. Thanks for joining in. To those of you who are just now joining in, my name is Jane. I go by Princessetch. I am a professional Etch A Sketch artist. It's been what I've been doing for the last 8 years. Quite literally, it's been my full-time job. Right now I'm working on drawing this here trash panda. And once I finish this trash panda, we'll see what I etch next. I heard about that Nintendo lunchbox. So crazy. If that's true, that's crazy. Right now I'm just adding some final shading to this here trash panda. Trying to add textured shading. Usually I just go for the parallel lines, but I want to break it up a little bit do something a little different, you know? Criminal case under 37? That's my favorite number. So to anybody who'd like to see me draw something, if I get a 250 coin gift using the TikTok jewels, or TikTok, oh my god. You can tell I'm not sure which platform I'm on. YouTube jewels. Then I will do your request next. So that's, if one person sends a 250, the clapping seal gift. There we go, the clapping seal gift, that's what I'll say. If we get a clapping seal. A clone trooper? That's cool. Am I like 12? What do you think, chat? Am I like 12? Your parents have been doing Etch A Sketch for years? Oh, that's awesome. Almost done with the shading of this here, What's up, Hertz? Nice to see you here. I'm 15. I'm at least 15. I'm at least 13. This is true. I have to be. By YouTube community guidelines, I have to be at least 13 years old. Oh, who said I like 12-year-olds? I don't know. That's weird. Almost done with this. We, of course, need to get back and do a little bit of the, There we go. A little bit of the shading here. And then I have to do the iconic striped tail. Ooh, another riddle's dropped in the chat. Feel free to guess in the chat if you know the answer to that riddle. Do I like save my art? I do sometimes, Lily. There's a way for me to make it permanent if you want to see how. Exclamation point permanent. Fine textures on that trash panda. Thank you. Almost done with it. Thank you so much, KSL, for joining in, and thank you for your amazing support tonight. Seriously, very kind of you. Did I send you a print of the anatomy pic that I etched? It should be part of like a series of prints that I mailed out to you. If it wasn't received, I could always send you another one if it got, I don't know what happened. 12s? Maybe that's the answer. I can draw anything to your heart's desire if I receive the sun balloon or the $10 super chat for a request. And now we have the completed trash panda. I'll show you the reference photo I used. Oh, that one's very cute, but that's not the one I used. This is the original pic. And then there's my trash panda. There we go. I changed up the tail a little bit. Yay! Alright. Well, now you all get to collectively vote between... I'll make it a little easier for you. Alright, if I am pushing the clapping seal gift hard. The YouTube gift clapping seal or a $5 super chat can choose which one to erase. Otherwise, you get to decide right now which one's got to go. Between the koi and the trash panda. You get to decide which which drawing needs to be erased. But if I get the clapping seal gift, or if I get a $5 super chat before I end the poll, then you get to collectively, you get to single-handedly decide. I was really happy with this koi fish. I might have to do a time lapse of it or something. I'm not sure. This is a poll. You're not voting FM77? All of us mean something, not just money. Well, the thing is, Roy, if no one donates, then the people's collective vote still counts. You can turn the democracy single-handedly into a dictatorship, and the cool thing about turning it into a dictatorship is that it actually supports me financially, but you don't have to support me financially. Most people here just join my streams and I do free art for them. These are both free art requests. So yeah, I agree. People mean a lot more than money, which is why I do free requests. Oh, shoot! Frida wants to save the raccoon. End in the poll. Right, meow. Thank you, Frida, for the super chat. Drop some likes onto Frida's post. And thank you, MVP. So we're saving the raccoon, which means the raccoon will live another day. Well, it's a dictatorship because it's one person making the decision versus the democracy. But Frida voted with the people. That is amazing. Erasing in 3, 2, 1. I'll do it right side up. I don't normally erase right side up, but... it's a little harder to erase right side up, but there it went. She said she wants prints of it. She wants a print of which one? Who wants a print of it? You pointed out the flaws and got what you wanted. There you go. Gonna take a sip of water. All right. I'll do one more random free request, but it's gonna be a quick one. Right side up erasing is crazy. Don't think you've ever seen that. Yeah, it's different, isn't it? You need a print of the raccoon. Oh, good to know, Frida. Okay, I will set this one aside. I can make that happen, no problem. All right, we got a lot of comments rolling in. I will set up one more poll. All right, we've got... sure. Keep those comments rolling in. And one more. I don't know what that means, but I'll add it. All right. I have selected 4 random comments from the chat, and you get to collectively decide which one is the one I'm going to etch next. So while you do that, I will show you some other random Etch A Sketch drawings on my table. We've got the Ash Ketchum. We've got the Sebastian from earlier. We've got... this one is not up for erasing, but this is one that I finished in a recent YouTube stream, so thank you to everybody who tuned in for watching me finish the Staryu. And this one I'm planning to make into a birthday card design of some kind. We'll see. We'll see what happens with it, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. All right. Ending the poll in just a few more seconds, everybody. Three, 2, 1. Thank you, everybody, for your votes. I never queue up free requests. The only requests I queue up are paid requests. So if you wanted to send a $10 super chat or the sun balloon gift, I did say the first person to send a clapping seal gift can also have their request etched. So let's do it. We're doing a Norwegian forest cat. That's a different one. Dog, if you keep spamming that, you're gonna get put in timeout. Just warning you. I'm seeing a lot of pretty pictures of Norwegian forest cats, and I will do... Thank you, Frida, for deleting those messages. I think I'm going to do this one. I'll show you guys the picture. It's a little zoomed in. That is the cat I plan to Etch A Sketch. So now you all collectively see. There we go. So I'm going to start over here for the cat. Looks like your ducky. Ah! Okay. I'm setting this Etch A Sketch down so it doesn't wiggle too much. Here we go. Starting with the eyes. And I'm drawing the eyes a little tiny. What kind of cats do all of you have who are cat owners here? Oh, starting with the nose would have been cute. This is called an Etch A Sketch, yes. Etch A Sketch is a popular toy that has been sold in the US since 1960, but it also has a global presence. You got a tabby? That's cute. A Turkish van. I'm not even familiar with that. Guessing you could take a random guess from Sophia. I think I can make a guess. You used to have a Norwegian forest cat back on the farm. She was tough and sweet and lived for ages. Very clever. Burmese cats? Are you an Etch A Sketch master, that one skater? You could still be an Etch A Sketch master. You used to have a dog from Marine World? That's cool. A Bengal cat. That sounds pretty cool. I'm trying to draw the cat small so I could draw a lot of the cat. Like its pose and everything. There we go. And it's got pretty stripes on it. Okay. You have 5 cats and 2 dogs. How many pets do all of you have? Durand has 6 cats. We're getting people asking why am I not drawing Orin right now? Because it didn't win the poll. If you want me to Etch A Sketch Orin, I don't even know what Orin is, but if you want me to Etch A Sketch Orin, you could always drop the super chat. Three cats and 2 dogs, very cool. You can't even make, hey, a perfect circle is very hard. I have a tutorial video on how to draw a perfect circle, and it's over 10 minutes long, so it's difficult. All right, I've drawn the ears. I don't know if I like munchkin cats. I don't know what those are. It's cool. I'm glad that you don't spam anymore. My mods do put people in timeout if they spam too much. I do draw on paper as well. Everyone's favorite cat breed. I really like tabbies just because I had such an awesome tabby cat. He was such a sweetheart. I love tabbies so much. They're good kitties. Ozzy Paws, who has a dog profile picture, claims to have 17 cats. I don't even know if that's allowed to have that many. Why do you have so many cats? I don't know if I believe that. I'm calling cap on the cat count. Cat cap. I'm drawing the kitty's facial shape right now. Your favorite cat breed is a Russian blue. Those are very pretty cats. They're cats with really short legs. Okay. Bestie's gonna be a cat lady when they grow up. I mean, I've already grown up. And I don't own any pets. I think I thought I would own a cat, but I don't regret not owning a cat at this point in my life because, you know, like all pets, as we were talking earlier, cats are maintenance. Welcome to everyone joining in, by the way. I'm trying to focus a little better on the cat here. Thank you, Denise. So yeah, to anybody just now joining in, we're talking about what kind of pets we have. We're talking about what kind of animals and how many, and talking about my favorite kinds of cats. I used to have an American Longhair, which reminds me a little bit of this kind of cat. It's got a similar amount of fur, but that's about the only thing in common. It's fun to draw pets. 9 cats and 1 dog. Dog says, just bye. Oh, dog's annoyed that I'm not giving him enough individualized attention when I'm busy trying to entertain an audience. We love the entitlement in the stream. Alright, now we can start drawing. Foster cats. You foster cats? That's cool. That explains why you have so many. You had a black and white cat named Trixie, a hoot, and a Siamese. Tuxedo cats are really cute. The dog is mad you're drawing a cat. I bet they didn't leave. El Gato! Hey! We've got El Gato watching me draw un gato. You don't choose to get or not. They just appear. The cat distribution system is strong with you, Durand. 5 dogs, 3 turtles, 2 cats, and 1 bird. That reminds me of that scene in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when Veruca's like, all I have at home is 5 cats and 7 pigs and 7... She names all this stuff. I want a squirrel. She's got like a veritable menagerie zoo at her home already. My favorite color is usually Etch A Sketch red or cerulean blue, depending on who you're asking. Is it Princessetch or Jane? If it's Jane, it's cerulean blue. We got do-do-do on, baby. You will do a huge donation if I make a scenery from Bob Ross. Sakuna, I encourage you to check out my Bob Ross Etch A Sketch drawings. You have to pay up first, though, before I do the drawing. That's how it works on my streams. 200-ish people will have to, you know I'm good for it, and they do. And a bean feast. I want to feast. I want a bean feast. Oh, one of those. Oren has a very specific agenda on my stream, and that is evangelizing and educating about what Oren is. And this little kitty's got a little paw up. It's very cute. You can't even see the little toe beans. It's just the little paw, and there's some little stripes on here. You have an original 70s Etch? Very cool. Love the vintage ones. I don't know either, Kemlo. There's no context to their comment. Ozzy paused, accidentally left. Well, thanks for joining back in. What kind of streams were you all watching before you found yourself here? Alright, we got one paw up. Then the other one is down. Because this little kitty is trying to check something. So one paw is like on the ground. You're watching a Fortnite stream? You're watching a board game? A looped fake trick shotter for 2 hours. Oh god, Banan Guy. It's a desolate wasteland out there on YouTube Shorts, vertical lives, huh? You're watching a guy fart into the mic. It was ASMR. Is that you, Max the Pooter Scooter? You are a pooter. You're doom scrolling. That's the first time you've ever seen a Princessetch stream. To doom scroll. Well, I'm glad that doom scrolling found your way here. I don't normally stream this late, so it's nice to see we've got a nice audience of people who are interested in sticking around and watching me etch at this late hour. Can I do a face reveal? Anton, I will do a face reveal. I'm dying on this hill. You know what? If I get literally any of the YouTube gifts, I will do a face reveal. There's like the YouTube gifts you can get if you're in the US. I will do a face reveal. That's my deal. But you could also go to my channel. Hey, Mr. Pickly! So that's I will do a face reveal for that because you sent a super chat. The YouTube gifts are the little pictures. But I will accept that, Mr. Pickly. I'll do a face reveal when I finish this drawing. Thank you, Mr. Drop some pickles in the chat for Mr. Pickly. Is there a pickle emoji? Probably not. It does kind of have Growlithe energy. Thank you, Mr. Pickly. Is this looped? Oh, that was looped. I see. Nash, you're watching a killer trick shot as well and it's looped. There is a pickle emoji. Hey, do I have awards? I do. I just posted a video about a trophy. It was like my last uploaded YouTube video. And there's like the rest of the cat's body. And there's some like fur. This is just an animal-centric stream tonight, huh? Alright, and you can't see the other feet, but I can do a little more shading in the back of the kitty. It's just kind of like darker fur on the top. Alright, everybody, I'm gonna reveal the original photo again so you can judge how I did. Alright. And there's the kitty! You just tried giving me money, but it won't let you? I appreciate that you tried, Ozzy. So there's like a way to send YouTube gifts. If you see a little gift box icon on the bottom of your screen, that's what that means. Alright. I'm gonna just, bam. Alright, let me show you. This was the original reference photo. This kitty here. And meow, meow, meow. It's a cute little kitty. Woohoo! Well, it turned out pretty good. Well, we have to make the next decision, everybody. And you know what that decision is. Which one's gotta go? And today it's going to be between... I'm looking for Etch A Sketch drawings. Well, it can't be Trash Panda. So it'll be between Kitty and this completely, this completely random portrait of two people. You get to decide which one gets erased. So I will put up the poll right now. And as a reminder, if we get a $5 super chat, that person gets to single-handedly choose which one is erased. I am going to start a timer on my computer for 1 minute, starting now. Turns out I could just use the timer on my computer. Make sure to vote for which one to erase. Who voted top? A lot of people like the kitty, I understand that. Hey! We just got a $5 super chat from Mr. Pickley. Does that mean you want me to erase the cat? Or you want me to keep the cat, Mr. Pickley? I'll wait for clarity from you. We're gonna wait to see what he says. Mr. Pickley either will say erase or keep. We're gonna find out. We're all waiting. No cat. You want me to erase the cat? Oh my gosh. Wow. Hey, I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just following through with what he said. Oh my gosh, was not expecting that. Okay. I do as Mr. Pickley says. And that is the end of the timer right there. Okay. So sorry, everybody. I'm just carrying out. The 2 people survive. I'm dumbfounded as well. Take a screenshot if you want a record of this cat. Oh, the link is gone now, Frida. I will talk with you more about that. Feel free to DM me on Discord to start that conversation. It's a whole thing. The Discord, the Linktree thing is gone. Erasing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm so sorry, everybody. It was a nice cat, too. Thank you for your support, Mr. Pickle. All right, I did say I would do a face reveal because of Mr. Pickle's dono earlier. So, as a promise, I will fulfill that. Hi, it is I, Princessetch. I am the Etch A Sketch artist that has been drawing tonight. So, I am going to... Oh, I thought I ended the poll. Did it not end here? I will end the poll. There we go. So, I will take... Oh, thanks for the compliment on my eyeballs. I appreciate that. I will take one more random request from the chat at this time. What's my favorite color? It would be, as Princessetch, it is red. No big surprise there. So, I will take one more random request. So, this is going to be a quicker one, okay, everybody? I'm going to move this up for a second. I'll turn on this. Ooh. That turned off. That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. All right, while you leave your requests, I am going to start a poll right now. I did not mean for it to be in all caps. I accidentally hit caps lock. All right. Reading the comments. Okay. Keep those comments rolling in. Oh, that's a good one. Or... All right. 4 very random things have just been put in the poll. I am setting up this poll for 1 minute. So let me just set that timer. Let me type out timer. When this clock goes off, save and start. Okay, we've got 1 minute for the timer for what am I going to Etch A Sketch next. Flipping the camera around to prepare. These were random options given by you collectively, everybody. Remember that. These were your choices that you made in the chat. These are wild options. Oh, Mr. Pickley would like me to do a pickle. I would love to do a pickle for you. Keep those votes rolling in. While you get those votes in, I'm going to draw a pickle for Mr. Pickley. That's so sweet of you, Mr. Pickley. I am honored to do so. All right, so that poll will actually keep going until I finish the pickle. So let's zoom in. And we're going to turn off the center light. Nope. There we go. A pickle for Mr. Pickley while you all vote for the next free drawing. Would love to draw a pickle. And that was the end of that timer. There we go. Keep those votes rolling in, everybody. While I draw Mr. Pickley a pickle. I found a great picture of a pickle. Here we go. We'll hang out with Trash Panda. Thanks for joining in, Brandon. And may your phone find future charge. Ooh, Sophia, great question. I would like to ideally tomorrow. That may happen on the other platform though, so I encourage you to join my Discord. So first I'm going to start with the shape, and then I will add the detail. So this is a pickle for Mr. Pickly. There we go. So Pickle's got little bumps all over him. They're kind of briny. Drawing a pickle for Mr. Pickle. You live in the Philippines, Anton? That's cool. I live in Maryland in the United States. So we are drawing a briny pickle. Okay. And there's kind of sometimes like little stripes on the pickle. I don't know. And it's kind of bumpy on the other side too. I just keep thinking of Kevin the sea cucumber in SpongeBob. Hi, Kevin. Loser. Loser. You found out about the mink? I'm not familiar with the mink. Everyone is voting Sabrina. That'll be a challenging challenge. Alright. The pickles are kind of difficult to do because a lot of their bumps are like in the center of the pickle. So I'm just trying to like make it as pickly as I can. There we go. You just subbed and liked. Thank you, City Lights. It reminds you of Pickle Rick. It definitely has Pickle Rick energy. To anyone joining in, I'm drawing a pickle for Mr. Pickle. Thank you for the lovely support. Who is Sabrina? Well, if Sabrina Carpenter wins, you'll find out. And there's additional bumpy shapes. All right, how is that for an impromptu Etch A Sketch pickle? It's a pickle. I'll show you guys the reference material. It's a pickle. It's a pickle. Bam. All right, we are going to actually vote one more time. And while you vote, I will pull up the reference photo for the top voted thing. So let's see what that top vote came in as. And then I'm going to set up the next poll. But you're going to vote between Sebastian from Stardew and a pickle. So ending the poll in 3, 2, 1. Looks like it will be Sabrina Carpenter. All right, so Sabrina Carpenter has won. Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Pickly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's my pleasure. And I will create one more poll for which to erase. There you go. You decide between Sebastian and a pickle. While you do that, I'm going to look up Sabrina Carpenter pics. Looking for the right photo. That's a nice photo of her. She's got good hair. Thank you, Frida, for the message, and have a good night. Thanks for tuning in. We are voting right now for which one's gotta go. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who liked the stream so far. We have 186 likes on the board. That's crazy. She will be tough. Camlo says, have you ever contemplated the similarities between Etch A Sketch and the practice of sand mandalas? Thank you so much for that super chat. It's your 5th super on a live stream. Thank you very much for the lovely support. Have I contemplated the similarities? I have, actually, because there is some sort of like a catharsis in letting go. It is a very fun thing to think about. All right, I'm going to be ending the poll in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it looks like the pickle lives on, everybody, because we will be erasing the top drawing. You lost on badminton? I'm sorry to hear that. So sorry. It is time to say goodbye to Sebastian. 3, 2, 1. My favorite food? I really like crab rangoons and tag-along Girl Scout cookies. Those are 2 of my favorite foods. Alas. Alright, so Sabrina Carpenter, 1 second. We're gonna scooch the pickle up here. Actually, we'll bring back Trash Panda. And we'll draw Sabrina next. I'm gonna use a little more tape. You just had crab rangoon. It's so yummy. I'm so sorry, Flash. It is like super gluing Lego. It's like using the Craggle. But it allows me to sell my work, which is cool. Okay, so Sabrina Carpenter is next. This one will be quite the challenge. But I'm excited for it. So I'm gonna start right here. A lot of people like seeing me draw like IRL people. I'm gonna start with her left eye. You gotta go to bed, confused grazing cows? You'll probably be less confused after you sleep, so that's probably a good call, confused grazing cows. Alright. Is this just like a shadow? It is a shadow. Let me zoom in a bit more. How about that? Pick a zoom, Jane. Pick a zoom. Boy, there's not much, There we go. That's pretty good. A lot closer than before. Okay, starting Sabrina Carpenter now. I have not drawn Sabrina Carpenter before, so this is actually an excellent challenge for me. I welcome it. Everyone just hates Pickle because of the cat. Alright, starting off with Sabrina Carpenter's left eye. One eye, vaguely almost complete. With eyelashes, of course. And then a very tiny little eye so far. Welcome to everyone joining in. I am starting a drawing of Sabrina Carpenter. Let's find out how it turns out. If you are new here, my name is Jane. I go by Princessetch. I'm a professional Etch A Sketch artist, and today I am working on a challenge that the chat has given me to Etch A Sketch Sabrina Carpenter. I expect this to take a few minutes. So if you've got a few minutes to spare and you want to find out if I succeeded or failed, you'll find out in real time right now. Yeah, it hurts. It is very difficult. Aw, thank you, Michael. Pickle need to go. Pickle won the last round, though. I'm pretty impressed. Alright, the pressure is on. I feel like I have something to prove to all of you. To anyone just now joining in, I am Etch A Sketching Sabrina Carpenter. And I have a really itchy back. I've drawn Groudon, but not Primal Groudon. If you look up Groudon Etch A Sketch, the voting was rigged. If you look up Groudon Etch A Sketch, you can see my Groudon that I've Etch A Sketched before, though. I did Primal Kyogre in a previous stream not too long ago. Let's see. I think I'm going to extend the bang line here because I actually want the eyes to be farther apart than I made them, so. Alright. Gotta focus here for a sec while I draw the second eye. Holding my breath for a moment. Everyone collectively hold your breath. I watched Girl Meets World for the first time in its full a few months ago, but I watched it when it was like first airing. So that is how I know Sabrina Carpenter is from Girl Meets World. Can I, what? I don't know what that means, Gaming Fry. Gaming guy. How long were we holding our breath for? You can let go of it. Although I still have some work to do on her eye. Alright. And let me... This eye is a little bit... Alright. Okay. You can breathe again. We have 2 eyes. That is the preferred amount of eyes. Thank you, City Lights. I appreciate it. Who is Sabrina? She is an actress and a singer. Oh, I prefer eating versus drinking milk, Anton, personally. Speaking of eating versus drinking milk, I almost made me and Kyle sick yesterday. Kyle's my husband. And we were making dinner yesterday, and I used bad feta. Did not know feta could go bad. Feta is a very dry cheese. Turns out feta can go bad. And it gets, like, slimy and sour. And it depends on the kind of feta, but we bought new feta at this grocery store we've been going to for the first time, and we will never buy that brand again. I usually love feta myself. I'm a fan of feta. To anyone just now joining in, I am attempting to draw Sabrina Carpenter. We'll see how it turns out. It wasn't, so it didn't have blue mold. I'm so used to blue. I even looked up pictures of moldy feta to find out. Was not blue mold. It was just, like, turning slimy. We're okay, thankfully. Kyle ate more of it than me. I stopped after a bit because I'm like, something's really off about this. And of course we haven't touched the feta since. Alright, so we are going to attempt to draw her nose. Collectively holding breath again, everybody. Alright, I'm trying to draw Sabrina Carpenter's nose. Is that a Logan Paul quote? How unfortunate. Who milk? No. You pour the cereal first before you put the milk in the bowl. Okay, so I have established the shape of her nose. Okay. And I'm going to do something a little unorthodox here. I'm going to draw a little connecting line. I know it looks like Sabrina Carpenter has a nosebleed, but you got to understand everything is like a disconnected facial feature. And now I'm going to try to draw Sabrina's lips. Okay. This is very stressful. All right. She has very full lips. She's got like little dimples. Okay, so we've got the upper lip. No worries, Blake. I appreciate the thought. Alright. I'm pretty content with it so far. And then her lower lip is like that. Are they mad at her? Why are they mad at her, Sophia? And okay. And then I'm gonna come back around this way, up there. I have to retrace completely. I wish I would have nailed the right eye a little bit better, but it's hard to completely... There we go. And now we're connected back to her eye. And let's see here. If you want to learn how this works, you can check out a lot of my videos that explain it, Aki. Sabrina Carpenter is a singer. I feel like a lot of people are asking that just because they derive a sense of superiority from pretending they've never heard of her before. It's like pretending like you've never heard of a Kardashian. I don't really buy it when a lot of people say they don't know who Sabrina Carpenter is. She's like one of the top musicians right now. It'd be like saying I don't know who Lady Gaga is, and then like patting yourself on the back for feeling like so avant-garde. It's like being a hipster. She's being non-child friendly in front of kids during concerts. Oh, right, when she's like a full-grown adult and she's not trying to like cater to... Maybe they just don't want to talk about Sabrina. Well, they're the ones that are going out of their way to say I don't know who she is. Which invites conversation as to like... Oh, well let me tell you who she is, and then we end up talking about her. A compulsive liar coworker said she'd never heard of The Simpsons. That's a good lie. That's an easy lie to point out. Like, I don't think it's possible as an American to have never heard of The Simpsons. If you're an adult, like, I think it's impossible. I think that's a straight up lie. It's like saying you don't know if this country is like a dictatorship or a monarchy. Like, we all kind of understand. I can understand people not knowing who O.J. Simpson is. Yeah, I'm with you there, Paranoid. If she doesn't have child-friendly songs, then she shouldn't feel the need. That's kind of weird that people are holding her up to a different standard. Why is that? Is it because she was on a children's TV show for a period of time? Like, what's up with that? Why is there this dissonance? Why do people... do they associate her with, like, Taylor Swift? Is Taylor Swift child-friendly? Miley had the same problem. So there's an expectation that if you like were raised doing children's TV shows, like what did Ariana have that issue? Because she was Ariana Grande was also, she was a Nickelodeon star. Did Ariana Grande have to deal with like not being wholesome? Because I don't think her music is wholesome. Thank you, Brianna. You can't listen to her if she's not kid-friendly? Okay. Taylor isn't child-friendly? Does she get crap for it? Taylor's more child-friendly than Sabrina, but I wouldn't say either of them are. There we go. She's got some crazy hair. I don't even know if I have enough volume room for all of her hair. She's got so much hair. Hatsune Miku is cool. She has a bunch of songs. What do you expect her to be like at her concerts? Yeah. Yeah. No, I think that's just like, I don't know, parents doing absolutely no research on what their children are listening to. I feel like parents are really good at not paying any attention at all to what their children like. And I understand that, like, you know, it's a lot to, like, keep up with your kids, but, like, I don't know, at a certain point, I think it's just kind of, like, neglect. I don't know. If you think that, like, Sabrina Carpenter is wholesome and you've done literally no research whatsoever to listen to her music before, like, taking your kid to a concert or sending your kid away with other people to a concert, I think after a point, that's on you. Thank you, Gooby. Right, Sophia? Thank you, Eric. Alright, so we've got... And then she's got way more hair over here. Her hair is a little less crazy on this side. She's always had very voluminous hair. You want to hear something kind of crazy? This is my, like, lame claim to fame story. It's definitely not a claim to fame at all, but this is my, like, I accidentally went to a Sabrina Carpenter concert over a decade ago. Maybe around a decade ago. So, back in, like, 2014-ish, I was in Los Angeles working at an event doing caricatures for a charity event where Sabrina Carpenter was the headliner. And she walked onto the stage and she's like, "Hi everyone, my name is Sabrina Carpenter. I play the character Maya in Girl Meets World. And today I'm going to play some of my music." And she played on guitar on stage. And she was so young. She must have been a teenager still. I mean, how old is she now? Does anyone know how old she is now? Thank you, Charlotte. Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows how old Sabrina Carpenter is. You had a friend that you called Etch A Sketch for a talent show? He drew the Mona Lisa on one? No way! That's amazing, Jolly Guy. She's 25 now. Then when I saw her in concert, she was like 15. So, if she's like 25, then I saw her when she was 15. That's so awesome, Jolly Guy. Do you know the name of that friend? I'm so curious to find out if I actually know them, because it's a small world, the universe of Etch A Sketch artists. I love hearing that kind of stuff. I'm kind of making her hair a little more poofy on this side, but I don't mind that. Hair is one of my favorite things to draw in Etch A Sketch because it's just so wiggly and voluminous. Parker was his name. Oh, that's crazy. I'm not familiar with someone named Parker, but that doesn't mean that I don't know them in the community already. They might just go by a different name. That's so cool. It's a good suggestion, Paranoid. Yeah, so I guess I get to say I've been to a Sabrina Carpenter concert. I feel like her superstardom was kind of recent, like within the last year or so. How long have you all been fans of her? This is true. There used to be a cat on this Etch A Sketch. All you wanted to do is follow me? Oh, you're just single-handedly quoting random lyrics from a Miku song? Got it. Since this April when Espresso came out. Oh, I remember when that song came out. I felt like it was on every platform ever. I felt like it was in every ad. There was like aggressive advertising campaigns for it by the social media platforms. I remember that very distinctly, actually, when Espresso came out. And I remember a lot of people were actually kind of annoyed about it. Because it was like a specific type of earworm that I felt like everybody was kind of communally saying was like being pushed hard by the social media. And I don't have room for her dress, but... Alright, I'll show you all the reference photo. Overall, I'm pretty content with this. Thank you, City Lights. I appreciate it. And thank you, Jeremy. I'll show you all the reference photo, and I'll let you all be the judge. I'm not going to say it's perfect, okay? I'm not going to say it, but I'm pretty happy with it. She does have fantastic hair. So there she is. And I think she's got more sass in her picture than I put in mine. I kind of made her smiling more in mine. I wanted to capture her dimples, but I didn't want to do the full lines for her cheeks, because if I did that, then it would look like she's just got these, like, dark marks on her cheek. Not to be confused with the dark mark. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Overall, I think it turned out pretty decent. I'm familiar with the song Miku. You're singing the Anamanaguchi, Miku, Miku, Uiu. Blue hair, blue eye, hiding in your Wi-Fi. I'm familiar with that song. Alright. Well, we are going to make one final vote, everybody. And I think this will be a pretty meteoric final vote. I'm going to put 1 minute on the timer. And we are going to vote between Sabrina Carpenter and the pickle. Remember, a $5 super chat can have the final say in this one. The final poll, everybody. And the poll begins. The pickle. Justice for the cat. You get to choose which one to erase. I will start the timer now. Beginning now. We got 1 minute left on the clock. Cast those final votes. Or if you would like to single-handedly choose the fate of these drawings, a $5 super chat. If you want to save them both, a $10 super chat can choose to either save or erase both. Ooh la la. If you want to create special havoc, if you want to watch the world burn, you can choose between the pickle and Sabrina Carpenter. Pickle did kill the cat, this is true. It's looking to be a landslide right now toward erasing the pickle. You make Vocaloid covers? That's cool. We got 3 seconds left, everybody. And the timer is done. Ending the poll. And we're saying goodbye to the pickle, everybody. Well, this was a very contentious pickle this stream. My apologies in advance to Mr. Pickley, and thanks for your contributions, but it is time to say goodbye to the pickle chapter of the stream. Erasing in 3, 2, 1. The pickle is gone. Our time with the pickle has come to an end. All right, everybody. It's been a long stream. I've been doing a lot of streaming today. I feel the strain in my voice now. Thank you so much for everybody who tuned in today. Whoop, whoop. I always hit the wrong buttons for that. I hope you had a fun time because, as always, I have a fun time hanging out with all of you, doing random Etch A Sketch drawings. We've had so much time that we spent together today. Almost 3 hours on this YouTube stream. I am feeling it. My water is almost empty, so I'm going to go refill that, and I'm going to go to bed. It is currently 1:35 in the morning, and that's pretty late. So thank you again for everybody who spent the time hanging out. To all of my super chatters, thank you for your support. I'm going to buy another phone stand. I'm going to actually go to my Amazon right now to add that to my cart. If you've not yet considered doing so, please consider subscribing to me here on YouTube if you'd like to be informed about future streams. I do a lot of fun Etch A Sketch drawings, and I hope you enjoy seeing them. And if you would really like to be informed about when I stream, where I stream, and how I stream, and all that good stuff, and interact with my awesome community, as well as with me off stream, you can join my Discord, !Discord for more information. I am going to go to my Amazon right now to remind myself to buy that phone stand. I'm like running to Amazon. So phone stand. I'm just doing a search for that so I can pull up my old one. There we go. Okay, I set that up. All right, everybody. And I'm signing out now. So thank you again, everybody. And have a good night or day. Okay, bye now. I just hit my glasses. There we go. Bye.